Hello, good evening. My name's Nick Helm, and welcome to my Dave Talk. So my presentation to you is simply going to be looking at things to do to fill the time so that you're not constantly going back to your phone. In this day and age, at this day, in this minute, this moment, right now, the human race has got more methods of communication than we have done at any other point in the history of man. But on top of that, in a way, because we've got so much access just at our fingertips, right in our pocket, we're less connected with each other than we've ever been. Like islands. And the only way that they can communicate with each other, these islands, is by phone or internet or like snail mail. You know, just like real islands. You know, islands like the Isle of Wight, the Isle of Man, the Easter Islands, any tropical island and Ireland. It's like any number of ways to communicate each other, you know? And you know, you got to the point in society where anyone can get in contact with anyone else, anywhere, anytime, in a world where just having that much technology at your fingertips and that much interaction and connectivity with people, you know, in a world where all of that is happening and it's the opposite of the desired effect, and it ends up making you feel even more isolated and even more lonely. A watched pot never boils. Yep. Stop looking at it, it won't go. A watched pot never boils, just as a watched phone never boils over with text messages. To help yourself get over your addiction to your phone or your tablet, is, you know, get out of the house. Go sightseeing, you know, go to Legoland, yeah? Go to like a model village, yeah? Go to a cotton museum, right? One morning, go to a real ale festival, yeah? That afternoon, go to Whipsnade Zoo. Yeah? I did that. It's a bit of a messy day. Another thing that you can do is get out of the house more and go and see some legitimate theatre, right? So, for instance, I went to see Cats. We didn't get the rights to any of the images. We couldn't clear anything. So I went to see Cats. It's great. It's a great use of time. For instance, if you get front row seats, you're not allowed to use your phone, you know? And that show's 9 hours long. And it doesn't even have a storyline to it. And then when you're just watching them dancing around, you know, dressed up as cats, they're grown adults, and you know, you can't leave but feel good about your own life after seeing that for a whole evening. And by the end of it, you know, you're too exhausted to look at your phone. You just think, what's the point? What's the point in any of that? You just need to go straight to bed. So that's what, you know, go out, go to the theatre, go and see it. Do not kill yourself. Do one thing a day that scares you, yeah? Look at a picture of a spider, you know? I have a fear of change. So I went to the bank and I got all of my money out. Got all of my money out in ones and twos and surrounded my entire bedroom in it. I couldn't sleep for weeks. It was terrifying, right? Say yes to things, yeah? Like Dave phoned me up and they said, do you want to do this? I said, absolutely not. I absolutely do not want to do this. But then I thought, do you know what? What's stopping you? Aren't you just stuck in your house? Say yes. And I said yes. And then, you know, managed to find a way to get my best mate involved. You know, it's good. He doesn't live near me. He lives in Cambridge. But, you know, I said I'd pay him 50 quid. And I get, you know, £50 is a small price to pay to just hang out with your mate. Thanks for not charging me more. You know? And then another thing that you can do, which is a real no-brainer, to get rid of your phone. Just get rid of your phone, right? Just stop using your phone. And the other thing you can do is just is just stop texting her. Yeah, just stop texting her. Yeah, right, stop using your phone at night, mixed with alcohol. Just stop texting her. Yeah, I mean, one thing I've done to stop texting her is I just been writing down instead of texting on a phone. I just write down, the text that I was going to text. I think I just write the texts down, and then I put them in my pocket, write them on just like a cue card, just a bright yellow cue card, and I just keep them on the side. And then because they're written down, I don't need to send them to her, and I can sort of look them in the... Your asshole is your worst feature, and I love it more than most people I know because it is your asshole. Now imagine how I feel about the rest of you. I've just watched an old episode of Ready Steady Cook. There were 2 contestants that used to be in the bill on it. Then I realised that everyone on that show must be dead by now. Ainsley, the audience, the contestants. Life is short. Come back. Please come back to me. I'm doing so much damage to my internal organs with all the alcohol that I'm consuming that if you come back to me now, we'll probably still have 28 to 30 years together, but act fast as that number is decreasing. I can barely breathe without you. You are my O2, the air, not the venue. Although, if I was a band, I would choose you as a venue because you are the best, with excellent loading facilities. I've seen a sunset in the pool, a baby being born, a tree so high I couldn't see the top. I saw a solar eclipse, a satellite burn up over the Atlantic. I saw aurora borealis. I saw the northern lights. I saw a blind man help a Jew. I saw a dove stop a fight outside a pub. I saw a man with 3 balls. But you are the best thing I have ever seen. I am heartbroken, like Mary Ann from Sense and Sensibility. You said we would always be together. I hope you choke on your lies. I hope you choke on your tears. I hope you choke on your dinner. Life is a window on a wall of nothingness, and sometimes, just sometimes, it is raining outside. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more Dave talks, don't forget to subscribe.